excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine and Williams up in the forward position. The guard set is Giddey and White, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. It's a 3-point game. And here's Prince outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Milwaukee's head coach. I asked him what plan he had, if any, for Zach LaVine. He said, my focus is making sure he doesn't get any easy shots. We have to contest every attempt. It's about mitigating the damage, not preventing it. So it looks like he'll settle for just making LaVine work as hard as possible. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Just don't know how Giannis's 2 steps equal anybody else's 5 steps. You can't catch up.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
And Brent, the Bucks last season bowing out in the first round. And the injuries they sustained sure didn't help.
Well, there's just so much, Kevin, that is on the shoulders of Giannis. So to see him go down, with that, the hopes of a Milwaukee title run. It's a reoccurring theme that we talk about every year. You got to be healthy in the playoffs. And these guys have just had players that they rely upon not be ready. Prince does a nice job there leaking out in transition. And when he gets that kind of room, it gets dangerous.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Now, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on White. Here's Jackson. Basket counts.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And White kicks to Williams. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid 79%.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Williams. Brent, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar. And these guys have been contenders ever since.
Giddey, no good. Milwaukee leading by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside for Jackson. Lillard against Giddey. And that one's good. Lillard.
How about Lillard? He hits the defense with a sweet move and then makes sure to finish the play.
Outside Williams. Back to Giddey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lopez outside. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
A moment now to see the stats for White. He had a strong showing last season. 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Williams. Vucevic with it. Still yet to score. Giddey, no good.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Here's Lillard. White covering. Off target from outside. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 6. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
Here's Vucevic after the basket by Milwaukee. Pass to Williams. Giddey with it. Back to Williams. 5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here, and yes, it's good.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Lillard, the pass to Jackson. Lillard with a screen for Jackson. Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that is confidence. I mean, he has legitimately the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, to have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist and it being game time. Those are some of the most memorable moments of his career.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Levine. Money from the wing.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Prince outside. Lopez, a screen on Williams. Here's Giannis. The kick out to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Lopez has got 6.
I mean, think about it. 7 seasons it took for Lopez to hit his first NBA 3, and now that's where he's a threat.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. In 4th, the Bucks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Pass to Giddey and stolen by Lillard. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Lillard against Giddey. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, in midseason?
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with the team, you can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Now a veteran in this league, LaVine wants to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. And a change for the Bulls. Ball's checked in for Josh Giddey. Ball no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
LaVine for 3, drops in the tray. LaVine's got 6 points.
And LaVine is a volume three-point shooter. Good to see him knock it down from deep.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. High, arcing shot. Portis can't get it to go.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Williams dishes the ball. Lets it go with a 3. And it's White missing. Bucks leading by 6. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Brent, last season, Giannis became the first player in NBA history to average over 30 points a game on over 60% shooting from the field. I mean, jaw-dropping numbers.
Yeah, incredible stuff, Kevin. And when you think about how much basketball has changed, the variety of shots, the great big men that have dominated the NBA floors for so long, for Giannis to be able to do that in this day and age with the three-point evolution and revolution that's happened, it speaks to just how dominant a player he is.
And both free throws good for Giannis. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo? This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Pass to Dosunmu. He lobs it up. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Now here's Middleton. He had 22 points in the win against Philadelphia. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And it gives us a chance here to check out some stats on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Last season, he played outstanding, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. That free throw missing.
Well, one of the things that's great about Middleton is his ability at the free throw line. I mean, this guy is around 90% for his entire career, so he knows how to get there and then he knows what to do with it.
And the Bucks making a change here. Green's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Smith outside. Pass to Ball. Fires from deep. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 5 now.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Up top, Portis. Back to right. Now Middleton. Over Craig. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
You don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
And here are the Bulls now after the basket by Milwaukee. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Milwaukee.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Bucks leading by 7. And here's Middleton. Portis a screen on Craig. Here's the teardrop. Middleton can't get it to go. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Ball finds Craig. Back to Ball. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Craig sets a screen. Horton Tucker's shot is off.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Middleton outside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Bucks have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
Now, here's Ball. An 11-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
Good decision in the pick and roll as Ball comes off, makes the read, but calls his own number.
It's Portis atop the key. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Chicago grabs the miss. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one. Craig against Middleton. Tries from 16. Craig, good. Now just a 5-point Bucks lead.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Now here's Wright. Still without a basket. Pass to Middleton. For Craig. And the Bucks miss again. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Milwaukee on top. They lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter, the wingmen, White and Levine. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's Ball in at the point. Rebounded by Jackson. Bucks leading by 5. Up top right. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lopez a screen on Williams. Here's Antetokounmpo, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantages of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
You think about Giannis and just how special of a player he is. We know off the court the endeavors he's into. I mean, this guy has really grown into a global ambassador for the game of basketball.
Now here's Williams. His last outing, 16 points for him. Giannis high post. He's against Williams.
Coaches often talk about building a wall to try to stop the Greek Freak. And that time, that wall wasn't strong enough.
Levine inside the three-point line. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And with his combination of power and skill, Vucevic is a magnet for and ones.
And the Bucks with some changes. Prince is checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Damian Lillard in for DeLon Wright. Now here's Giannis. He's coming off a 31-point game against Philadelphia.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Throws a missed 3 in this game. And he knocks down the first one.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And so he makes both from the line.
And really making the most of his opportunities there tonight. Hasn't been the struggle we sometimes see him go through.
Now here is Carter. He has yet to score. Levine wide open. No good on the 3.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable, all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Carter kicks to Vucevic. Tries again. It's White on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. And it's Vucevic missing.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Bulls trail by 13. And that comes off the assist by LaVine. That's 7 points for Vucevic.
Head always on a swivel. LaVine making things happen with his passing.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Josh Giddey's checked in for Kobe White. Vucevic the pass to Carter. And stolen by Prince. Lopez dishes to Prince. Back to Lopez. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Giddey. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. It's a 13-point game. LaVine gets the bucket.
LaVine with that high-arching shot from the corner.
Prince outside. Antetokounmpo against Williams. Giannis passes to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Now here is Carter. Still scoreless. LaVine can't hit.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been...
There's Giannis. Look out below.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Carter the pass to Giddey. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Damian Lillard. Great showing for him last season. Last year averaging 24 points per, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
Antetokounmpo finds Jackson down low. And there's Lillard on the assist by Jackson. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
That's high-level concentration there from Lillard. Stays under control in the face of some pretty good defense.
Here's Giddey. And the Bulls with another miss.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Lopez kicks to Jackson. Stolen by Carter. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. To end the run, he lays it in. Milwaukee leading by 16. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Different look for Milwaukee. Trent comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Green in for Jackson. Then for the Bulls, Smith comes in for Vucevic. And it's Dosunmu in for Carter. Prince outside. Outside, Green. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh!
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bulls trail by 18. Giddey the pass to Smith. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Green. Back to Smith. Pass to Levine. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
And good job by Levine fighting for that position.
Smith against Giannis. Rebound collected by Levine. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Giddey finds Dosunmu. Smith outside. This one for three. Connects from three-point range.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Lillard against Giddey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Zach LaVine.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Damian Lillard.
You love Lillard because he loves the game. And this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands. And he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. It's 100% focused on it.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Taurean Prince. And then for Chicago, Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Patrick Williams. Horton Tucker comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Josh Giddey.
There's so many qualities of a lead guard that Damian Lillard possesses on the floor, in the locker room. He really, truly sets the standard.
Smith with a screen on Trent. Horton Tucker. No good on that one. And so Green will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They led by as many as 18 points. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Pass to Lillard. Tries the spin move. What a spin move to get closer. Lillard's got 11.
And Dame Lillard with tremendous concentration there.
Lillard against Ball. Smith outside. Offline with his 3. Bucks leading by 17. Portis finds Green. Shoots over Horton Tucker. Green, no luck. Well, Chicago's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. From the arc. The rebound by Middleton. The Bucks shooting 65%. An outstanding offensive display from them. That's a 2 from Lillard. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
Here's Dosunmu. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
It's Trent on the wing. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Dosunmu with it. Now Green defending. Dosunmu, shot's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Lillard kicks to Trent. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, Portis and pressure going hand in hand that time, forcing his way to the free throw line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
He's off on the first.
Yeah, if there's one drawback to Bobby Portis in his game is that emotionally you just want him to box that in at times. With that passion, man, sometimes it'll really get your teammates going.
DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Craig. Hands it from downtown. Craig's got his second bucket tonight.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Trent outside. The tray bangs home the trifecta.
Had a feeling when that last shot went in, Trent Jr. was ready to respond.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Ball. 8 points for him. Fires for three. Hold in by Trent.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Portis a screen on Craig. Pass to Portis. Clock at 6. Good work defensively by Smith.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Wright outside. Pass to Portis. The kick out to Wright. Shoots over Ball. And Wright gets it to go on the assist by Portis.
Yeah, it feels like Portis was communicating before he even set that one up. That's a great look.
Ball against Wright. Ball feeling it out a bit. Again, Ball missing. And that concludes the first half. Bucks lead by 15. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, Ernie, they had a ton of fouls. Jeez. And the points they gave up at the free throw line added up in a hurry. They got to calm down during the break and play much more controlled in the second half.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. A Desert Dino wrote us and said, what was your go-to post-game ritual when you were on the road?
I'm going to go with redacted, answer not found, try again later. Redacted, answer not found, try again later.
Kenny, what about you?
I'm with Shaq on this one. What happened on the road stays on the road, especially in our.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Bulls trail by 15. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Here's Giddey, and it's sent back by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
Prince can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there. Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Giddey finds White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Takes the three. The rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Bulls trail by 19. Vucevic to the pass to Giddey. Levine against Prince. Here's Vucevic. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. Williams against Giannis. Takes it inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
He's been knocking down free throws tonight, going 8 for 9.
He has come through in a big way at the foul line in this game.
White against Jackson. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Bucks leading by 20. Giannis right side. Inside. Here's Lillard. Rebound by the Bulls. Now Williams. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Patrick Williams, 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Williams drops them both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside Jackson. Back to Lillard. Kicks it out to Giannis. At the elbow, it's Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Bulls trail by 18. To the inside. White. And White with the stuff.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Launches it. And again, the Bucks miss. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Deflects the pass. Williams with the steal. Goes up, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Pass to Giddey. Picked by Vucevic. Giddey kicks to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And here are the Bulls now. They've got an 8-0 run. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Vucevic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain
the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The Bulls making a switch here. Carter's checked in. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Fourth, Damian Lillard.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Bucks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Prince with a screen on Carter. Carter against Lillard. And Antetokounmpo inside. He's got 25.
Giannis can shoulder any load, and he's doing it here.
Outside Williams. Pass to White from outside the arc. And Damian Lillard pulls it down.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Saturday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies.
And for their matchup with the Magic, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Taurean Prince. He hits both from the stripe.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Williams kicks to Vucevic. Pass to Carter. From past the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Carter's got 5.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
And here's Middleton. Lopez outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 11 points in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
White, wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And a chance here to check out some stats on Chris Middleton. Last year, getting it done. Averaged 15 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And the Bucks with some changes. Prince checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Jackson. And it's Wright in for Lillard. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Bulls trail by 14. Levine feeling it out a bit. Smith dishes to Levine. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Giving this team size out of the backcourt. Levine has enough strength to convert there through the contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Wright against Carter. Wright the pass to Middleton. Over Craig. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Wright. Wright's got 3 assists tonight.
Middleton only takes a second to get that shot off. Such a good catch-and-shoot game.
Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Green. Smith with a screen on Green. To the middle, down to 5 on the shot clock.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to talk to his guys. Horton Tucker's checked in for Chicago.
Number 22, Taylor Horton Tucker.
Green finds Wright. And Middleton now atop the key. For Craig. Middleton can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 11. Pass to Carter. It's stolen by Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Out to Carter.